Welcome back to Smithy's over 100 golf courses in a year, and today is Monday 23rd of September 2024. Last night I was in Cardiff. I was hoping to play a game around there this morning, but the weather's absolutely abysmal, and tonight I'm staying in Oakhampton in Devon, so I'm down in Devon for 4 days. I'll be filming some of the Mizuno Pairs events at some courses in the next few days, but I decided to drive down and play down here instead as the weather seems to be a wee bit better. This is course number 134 this year. It's Teign Valley Golf Club. Course is about to close in October for a new development. Don't know if I'll be coming back as a 9 or whatever, so having a wee look, thought I'll get this one played. Let's go and see what it's got. Ladies and gentlemen, it's course number 134 of 2024. It's Teign Valley Golf Club. On the tee, the man in Devon for 4 days before going on to Cornwall. So there's going to be lots of pasty tasting, which is the best, as it's still Devon over Cornwall, but both of them are not a patch in the Scotch pie. From Kirkintilloch in Scotland, Smithy! Well, this is the opener at Teign Valley, 385 yards. It's a slight fade to the left according to the card. I can see a marker post up on the left, very sloping fairway. That looks as if it might dogleg to the left and go up the hill. Well, I got the obvious roll off the slope, so I'm on the right hand side. There's no way you can keep it up to the left. You can see the top of the flag down there. I'm just approaching the green at the first. This Smithy ball's actually on the dance floor. And two, there's a birdie opportunity from about 30 feet. It's out to the right. Well, that was a good solid par at the first. And we come on to the second, 327 yards, par 4. From an elevated tee. I was going to have a look at the white tee. It's 40 yards further back, but Eddie the Eagle stuff. Too steep the hill to climb, couldn't be bothered. Well, looking down at the second green, on a Smithy ball, once more I'm on a green and two. Still a long way away. Yet another birdie opportunity. Well, that was a good birdie attempt there. Only 2 inches away. Tap in for 2 pars in a row. On to hole number 3, first day par 3s at 147 yards. Relatively plain one, I think. Trees in the background. Well, if I get a third par in a row, the Smithy song comes out, so fingers crossed. That's for you, not me. Well, the tee shot at the third, it was right on line for the flag, but it stopped a couple of yards short of the green. Not that far to the hole, so it's a definite chance of 3 pars here. Oh no, I've left it a few feet short. But here's the bad news. It's in, 3 pars. Well, it's been a long time since I've had 3 pars to start off with. But that means the song comes out, for those of you that don't know it. Teign Valley Golf Club, Teign Valley Golf Club. Your golf course is terrified, Smithy's on fire. Your golf course is terrified, Smithy's on fire. Ooh, na 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 na. That's enough. Well, it's a wee walk through the woods to get to the 4th hole. It's a par 4 at 307 yards. Fortunately, it's doglegging to the left. I thought for a minute that big hill on the right hand side it was going to go up there. It's going to put out the call for assistance. And down the middle of the 4th fairway, the view up to the green, still rising. You can see a bunker on the left hand side at the front. Just approaching the 4th green, my second shot. The good run has come to an end. I thought it was online, but it's taking a nasty bounce. There it is. Gonna have to chip out. And the 5th hole at Teign Valley, another par 3, short one at 109 yards, down the hill to the green. But a tricky one, get some water on the left hand side there, tight one with the trees. Just goes to show you don't need a long par 3 for it to be good. I like this one. But with that water there, it's going to be stunt golf ball Queenie taking it on. Well, I'm liking that tee shot. Must be 7 or 8 feet away. Best birdie opportunity yet. Oh, tragic. An inch away. And the 6th hole at Teign Valley, it's 335 yards. Dog leg to the left, par 4. Looks as if it's going up a hill. Skies are darkening a wee bit. I think there might be a shower. But there's plenty of lighter skies around. I said further up in Cardiff this morning, it's just absolutely teeming it down. Same coming down the motorway, so not many courses being open in that sort of weather. Here's a look up to the green at the 6th. So it's 335 yards, but it's all uphill and it dog legs to the left. Stroke index 2. It certainly feels a lot longer. Well, I'm blowing out my jacksie after the walk from the 6th green to the 7th tee. Quite a long one, quite steep up the hill. Oh, breathing heavily. So we come on to the 7th, another par 3, 131 yards, slightly raised tee, bunkers either side. Now this is the 8th hole at Teign Valley, it's 486 yards, par 5. That's a big dog leg to the left, looks like down the hill as well. And they've got a big sign up saying somebody holding one here a long time ago, and it went into the Guinness Book of Records as the longest hole in one at 496 yards. But with a dog legging, I think somebody's played away to the left there, cut the corner. I'm not quite at the highest point in the course, but I think that was the previous tee, the 7th tee. Having a look round. I'm not trying that, going right across there, it's just in a field. I've not got a big enough hit to do that. Clubhouse is down there. Well, I'm looking down at the green on the 8th hole. It's almost like a 90-degree turn away down the hill, and that's where the guy, according to the sign, he said he smoked one. I don't know if that's a Devon word for melted it. But I've hit one of my best tee shots, hit a really nice one. This is the view I've got. Can we get one in 2? Well, unfortunately, I never caught my second shot 100%. So about 30-40 yards short of the green. We dink on, see how far it rolls. And here's looking back up the hole. I've still got a birdie putt, but I've just managed to hold the green. It nearly ran right through. It's very difficult to stop coming down that hill. Come down the hill to the 9th tee at Teign Valley. I shot the par 4, 282, and it's going to dog leg to the right. So it's up the hill to the marker post, and then shooting back down to the right and be alongside the clubhouse. I'm past the marker post at the short par 4 9. That's the view of the green, into a dip. Well, you don't want, there's a bit of a roll off to the right hand side, you've got to be careful. Well, I lost sight of that one in the air, but I've just caught sight of it now. I must be about 3-4 feet away, I think. Probably be further once I get to the hole. Nice second approach. And there we are, the usual optical illusion. I'm about 12 feet away past the pin. Well, that's the end of the first half at Teign Valley. Smithy against the golf course. I'm 4 shots under my handicap. Playing not bad at all. So I'm actually 4 over par for the 9 holes. Playing off 17. So we come to the 10th hole, and this one's a par 3, 149 yards. Straight one. Well, there's a bit of a slope on the fairway, so you don't want to be short. Well, that's me. I just parred 3 in a row again, so I'm not singing again. First time I've ever done it twice. So he pars at 8, 9 and 10. The skies have darkened. A bit of a heavy shower come on, so I'm just having a wee break. It's going to blow over. Well, this is a novelty when you're going towards the 11th hole. You come down the underpass. So instead of waiting out in the rain, or just stick in the underpass for a wee bit till this passes over. Well, that underpass proved very handy between the 10th and the 11th hole. Wee bit of shelter for 15 minutes. Still raining a wee bit, but I've got impatient now. I'm coming out to finish the round. So the 11th hole, 380 yards. and I think there's some water up near the green. Looks straight enough to start off with. I think it's going to go to the left a wee bit. Tricky hole. And on the fairway at the 11th, I can see the red flag there, but that water's right in front, so that's going to be a bit too dangerous for me. I'm going to have to lay up in this one. Well, here's a better view of the 11th green. That is a good layup. I didn't see there's a ditch running across. I'm just a few yards from the ditch. And we're carrying on in the bottom part of the course for holes 11 to 15 after you come under the underpass. Totally flat. It's a wee bit up and downy, so we're heading back in the direction we've just come from after 11, so 12 goes back down about 360 yards, par 4, straight one. And from the 12th fairway, there's a green down there, it's just a continuous straight hole. Not my favourite type of hole at all. And continuing the up and down theme, we're going back up adjacent to the 12th, so we're on the 13th, it's 474 yards, par 5, dog leg to the right in between the trees. And I played 2 at the par 5 13th, and it's a view to the green, about 170 yards for me still to go. Now the 14th at Teign Valley, it's a wee bit shorter, par 4 at 294, a lot of water to the right. I'm just looking up the fairway there. I'm within driving range, there's a wee bit of water there, there's only a narrow gap between the 2 bits of water, so it's an iron off a tee for me. And this is the view of the green at 14, I still get the water to go over, played my iron shot down the left, could have done with a few extra yards, but you see there's another pond there, that's a gap in the middle. And the 15th hole, Teign Valley, 400 yards, mostly straight. I think the green's tucked into the left further down. And still a fair distance to go on the 15th. There it is way down there. Not a lot of roll in the fairways now after that heavy rain. It's just been, since the underpass, it's just been light drizzle. Hole number 16, par 4, 348 yards. Can't see the green, but I think I think I can see the top of the flag away down the left. At the end of the trees there. So, play it out to the right, come back in. Well, I got that wrong off a tee. I thought the pin was up on the left hand side, but it's actually straight right down the middle. And I've gone a wee bit too far right, so I'm kind of plugged out with those bushes on the right hand side. And here's what you can't see on the 16th if you haven't played it before. It's a huge dip, bunker in front of the green. It's not visible from further back. Just looking back down the 16th, I said I lost my ball in the ditch there. So penalty shot, in all sorts of trouble. Played up to here and then chipped in for a bogey. Unbelievable. And the 17th at Teign Valley, it's the last of the par 3s at 183 yards. It's a real tough one. Not much of a gap between the trees. Through the dip and then rising up to the green there. Not the easiest of holes, this one. Oh, here's a green at the par 3 17th. You can see the constant rain now making puddles in the bunker. A decent shot, but I've gone to the right. Nasty little shot back. And we're going to finish at Teign Valley with a stroke index 1 hole. First time I've seen that in the 18th. That's 402 yards. Looks relatively straight. What's the score? Smithy against the golf course? Well, another par at the last one after a good chip over the bunker. Nail the putt, so I'm now 7 shots under my handicap, so pleased with that. So it's game to me, and I'm trying to see down to the green on the 18th. Difficult to pick out in the kind of doom and gloom as the rain's coming in. The rain's getting a wee bit heavier now, and at 400 yards the fairways are wet now, so it's not going to be able to reach. No wonder I couldn't pick out the green. I thought it was going straight. My sight's getting worse. The guys in front, it's a dog leg up to the right there. They're up in the green now. Well, that's me finished on the 18 at Teign Valley Golf Club. Smithy against the golf course. Well, a 5 at the end. And that's meant I'm 10 over par for the round, playing off 17. So 7 shots under my handicap. Pleased with that. Course itself, an enjoyable one. It's a shame any facilities closing down. I don't know what it will come back as. They're talking about the possibility if it's coming back as a 9. and if they do that, hopefully they keep some of the holes in the top part of the course. For me, the ones in the bottom part from 11 to 15, when you go through the underpass, they're a wee bit, I find them a wee bit boring, these long straight flat ones. On the other side of the course there's some absolute crackers, and they could make a very good 9-hole course out of this. Oh, considering the course is closing, the course is in decent condition. The fairways are in really good condition. I think where they've kind of neglected a wee bit, and it's understandable if it's closing, as the tee boxes begin to fade a wee bit, and the greens, obviously if you're not spending the requisite amount of money on them. But a lot of interesting holes on there, and I did enjoy it. So what am I going to give it? It's going to be a 7 for me. So that's all from me today. I'm in Devon for the next 4 days. I'm actually playing in Mizuno Golf Pairs events and filming them, so I'll be filming on their YouTube channel, Mizuno Golf Pairs. So I'll be back filming for myself if the weather's okay on Saturday, at which time I'll either be down in Cornwall, deepest Cornwall, depending on the weather. Either that or making our way along the south coast towards Dorset. So I'm off to Travelodge in Oakhampton tonight. Catch you later.